Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Um, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Hang on. Hang on. Good morning, everybody. Oops, wrong button. Dang it. I don't want you. Go away. There. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Who's here this morning? I see Canes, ATS, Dislogic, JT, ATS, Canes, Eric, Joseph C. Morning, Victoria. How you feeling? John Pierce.
Good morning, Ida.
Good morning. How you feeling?
With my hands.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So you're not dizzy anymore?
Today was the first morning that I have not been. Morning, Papa York.
Good morning, Papa York. Well, that is good to hear.
Mm-hmm. I was with my nurse Saturday, and she said, take Benadryl.
And that worked, huh?
I guess so.
A good deal.
Something did. Where are you, Joe? I don't see you up here.
He's hiding.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where did I? When Joseph? Um. Okay, I need to get an address from James R. Davis if he comes in this morning, which I think he probably will.
Yeah.
I know he's given it to me. I just can't find it.
Be the last place you look.
Uh-huh. There's Joe. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning. Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, Joe.
So what's up?
Today's Monday,
Is it?
and today is Blueberry Pie Day, Bravehearts Day, Great Poetry Reading Day, Superhero Day, and Workers' Memorial Day.
Wow. It's the blueberry day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? You are absolutely right. No wonder. Darn. What is wrong with me? And I knew that.
What?
That James is Silver Shocker. Jason.
Oh,
Jason.
oh, they're the same person, you're saying?
Yeah. I don't know why I said James.
So what you do this weekend, Ida? You go to the casino?
Uh-uh. I
No.
was too
Did you,
dizzy.
did you relax at
I
least?
was dizzy all weekend.
You were.
Yes. I couldn't do much of nothing. I'd get up and go, oh, okay, sit back down. So
Oh,
I didn't get much of anything done this weekend. I was not productive.
Morning, great Scott. Well, I was in the same boat. I didn't get anything done either.
Good morning, Great Scott. Well, you got something accomplished. You got rest.
That's true.
Yeah, that is.
That is true. And tomorrow I have a dental appointment.
Oh, no.
3 hour thing. I
Mm,
hate.
you have my sympathy on that.
Mine too. Hey, John. Time they get through, I'm going to have $10,000 worth of dental stuff.
Oh,
Isn't
my.
that crazy? Well, no, I'm exaggerating, but feels like it. Every time I go to the dentist, I have $10,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
But gotta do what you gotta do. And the dentist that passed away, he'd just stand in the door and say, "Are you feeling okay?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, bye." He would never come in and check anything. So
It saved you a lot of money, didn't he?
no, it probably costing me money now.
That's true.
Joe, you sure quiet.
I know. I don't know what to say. You know me. Sometimes I open my mouth and I shouldn't.
That's me all the time.
That's okay, Joe. We like you anyway.
Gotta bite my tongue sometimes.
You have to bite your tongue in here. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Well, my daughter graduates next week.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
And what is she going to be doing?
Well, she's graduating with 2 degrees. One's marine biology. One's marine biology, and the other one she could be like a teacher or something. I don't know.
Well, that's really awesome.
Not bad for 3 years, huh?
Not bad at all.
Awesome.
Well, she lucked out in a way because her freshman year, she went. She went. They had a summer school. She went, and it was free room and board, free everything. And she did it. She did the course in the summer until school started in like August or whatever. So she picked up all that time for free. So that's what helped her.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good
Smart
for her.
girl.
Yeah, and then she got used to that kind of school life because she's never been away. Like I said before, I don't know if you heard I've ever said it. I said I thought I was going to get a call after the first week. Come and get me. I'm homesick. You know what I mean? You don't want to come home.
She doesn't, huh?
Nope. I asked her. I go, you like it better here or at school? She goes, school. she didn't. She didn't even hesitate.
Wow. Did you say, okay, this is what's happening? Mom and Dad are moving to Texas right after the Tulsa show. Now, do you want to come with us or do you want to stay here?
Good morning, Papa York.
Well, she's got a job till July from one of her professors gave her a job.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
looking for him.
that'll make it till after the point show.
What will she do at her job?
Well, she does like what you know things to do with marine biology. She does things like that. She like tests biology stuff. I don't know. It's the words are too big for me to remember. but we'll see what happens.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Is Lainey wanting to come to Tulsa?
Oh yeah.
You've
Good.
got a gray. Good morning, Mike Pallet.
Hang on,
All
let
right.
me fix. Let me get back in there. Who's gray?
All
Mike. Good morning. Mike's not supposed to be gray. There you go. Welcome to the She Shop morning chaos.
Yeah. Got that right.
Watch it, buddy.
See, I opened my mouth again.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, I took Begotten's package to the post office, and they handed me stuff and said, "Fill this out." And I said, "No." I said, "Last time I filled it out, it came back. You guys do it for me. That's your job." And they did. So if it comes back this time, boy, are they going to be in trouble.
So you did have the right address and everything. You just didn't fill it out right. Is that what it was?
Apparently. I don't know.
Okay.
All they said was missing information.
Gonna find out, aren't you?
Yeah, because if they did it wrong, I'm not. It cost me like $42 to ship it over there.
Ouch.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Where's over there?
Canada.
Oh, okay. Yep. Wow, that's just nuts.
That is.
Yes, it is. So anyway, I'm gonna make a note to do this for you. I keep forgetting.
You know, that's what I gotta start doing. Making notes. I forget everything.
Problem is, I don't pay attention to my notes.
Well, I probably wouldn't either if I even had notes.
I need someone tapping me on my shoulder. Did you do that? Did you? Let's see. That's for King. All right. All right, got it. All right, note number 1. Let's see if I can remember to do that. Oh. That's great. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Great.
Mike, if you've never played trivia with us, we have a really good time in here. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to know the answer. You can copy people. It doesn't matter. As long as you get the right answer when we spin the wheel, if you're that number from go, then you get in the box, and then we play 2 games. We play another game on Wednesday and Friday that I love. And after trivia. So anyway, you should stick around this week and see what we do.
Yeah, you never know what we're going to be up to.
Oh, that's true. That is absolute truth.
Good morning, Mike Pallet. I thought there was somebody else.
We have somebody else in here? Did I miss?
No.
Morning,
Yeah,
Jason.
Jason R. Good morning, Jason R.
So that's Silver Shocker, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I knew that. But Jason's package didn't go out because I was being dumb.
Good morning, James Schultz and Charles Latre.
Hey, Charles. Good morning, James. Yeah, that's the tough part, Ida, when everybody doesn't use their real names.
Yeah, and I don't pay attention
Mm-hmm.
because I actually knew that. So anyway, doesn't matter. Take
Yeah,
care of it.
from day one, I've always used my name.
What?
From day one, when I got on YouTube, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I didn't
yeah.
have a
Yeah, me either. It's been Ida.
yeah. I
I
used my
mean,
real.
it's not like I had to think of a name that no one else would have, right?
Right, but have the longest YouTube. What is it called? Name best of the best
Oh,
blank beauty.
oh, you mean my email? I have the longest email on YouTube. I guarantee you.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I can't eat Sylvester soup for breakfast. God is great. That wouldn't be good.
So, um, Ringmaster Ray, whom we all know and love, will be behind my table with me at Tulsa.
Nice.
Nice.
Is his son going again?
What?
Is his son going again?
I don't know. I don't know.
He was cool. I hung out with him a lot.
Well, I think there's so many cool people that go there. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Right, Papa York, I agree.
And it's going to be so fun. So fun to have Angel come home with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys will have fun.
We will have fun. Um, I had I had I had fun with Paula, but all Paula wants to do is sit on the patio and sit on the computer.
Was she staying for like a week, Ida?
Yeah, I hope.
Nice.
I take that back. Paula and I did go to on a train ride once, and it was horrible.
Yeah. And you
I
guys
mean,
are
it was
going.
boring.
And you guys are going to a ghost hotel.
We're going to a ghost hotel, and I don't know what else we'll get into. But I do know that Angel likes to play games like spades and stuff. Paula was not a game person, but Angel is. So I don't know what we'll get into.
If I came down there, I'd be hanging out with David in the barn and everything, playing, dealing with all the cows and whatever, donkeys and everything else. I love that. I love that stuff.
David's main thing is he just likes to talk.
Yeah. I don't mind cleaning out a stall and all that. I've done it before. It's fun.
He didn't do anything like that. He didn't have any horses anymore. All he's got is the two mules and a bunch of cows.
Oh, well, they got stalls, don't they?
The cows? No.
No, the mules.
Oh, the mules. They've got anything they want. They're so spoiled.
Are
Just
those
depends.
the ones that push your trailer or whatever you have?
Yeah,
Whatever
the
you call it?
wagon.
The
Yeah.
wagon. It's
Yeah, they
also
pull it. They don't push it, they pull it.
pull it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it. See, my
And I
mouth is.
said to David, because we haven't been riding really in 3 years, I said, David, why don't we just sell all that? And he said, nah, we might go this year. And that's what he said the last 3 years. But he's got that thing in his hand where I don't know what makes his fingers draw up. And
Oh,
sometimes it's really painful and it's hard for him to hold the reins. And believe me, sometimes with mules, if they get spooked or scared or something, you have to hold on to them tight.
Is that called a trigger finger? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't know what they call it. He's had surgery on it before, but the surgery, I think, just made it worse.
Wow.
Oh, no. Kane, I hope nothing's... Hope that's just practice. Puppy York. Oh, my goodness. Have you guys seen the babies that Mama T has, little kittens? They're so precious.
No, I haven't seen them.
They're so cute. Yeah, me too, Papa York. An aggressive parade. That's what we need. So we still have until the end of June to raise money for the St. Jude's kids. So all we're doing now, we're doing well, I guess the same thing we've been doing. We just make donations directly to them.
And some people have, haven't they?
Yes.
Rocky.
Hey, Rocky.
She was talking about David.
Oh, Rocky, you just get in on the back end of the conversation. You think
I know.
I love you, Rocky.
That's funny.
Good morning, Charles. Come up and play with us for a while, Rocky. Have you got time? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was on for a little while last night with him, and he said he was talking prices and things like that here and there. He said he was going to go to he hasn't been to the grocery store, but he was going to go after his stream last night. So, Rocky, how'd it go? What'd you think of the prices at the stores?
Come up and talk to us.
I want to see what he thought.
He probably thinks the same thing we all think. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't see anything going down. I don't. If it does, it's not very much, where you really don't notice it.
Rocky.
Good morning.
Morning, Rocky.
Where's your avatar, your camera or something?
Let me get it finished up here. I'm trying to get through. Hang on.
Good morning, Rocky.
Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Joe.
Morning, Rocky.
Hey, don't you know fingers are for kids, Joe?
What's that? We lose him?
Fingers are for kids. That's what he said.
I think he's just trying to get his stuff together.
Hitting the wrong buttons.
Yeah. I don't think anybody did that.
There you go.
There we go. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. So the fingers are for kids? Yeah, I know that. Why?
I'm just making sure.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to go to the grocery store last night. I had a little issue that I had to take care of before I left. So,
okay. So
I'm going this morning,
okay,
and we're going to get that taken care of. So,
okay. No, I was just wondering because you were asking last night. Remember? You said
yep. I'm kind of like in shock. I was talking about a battery. I bought a battery, and I was like, holy, this is my cost on the battery, and I'm going, Lordy,
yeah.
I get a pretty good discount, and it's sad that all that stuff is just going away. Prices is just getting. Good morning, Papa York. Thank you. Prices are getting ridiculous.
Rocky.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're going to the grocery store, would you pick up some popsicles for me?
Popsicles?
Yeah, I've been wanting a cherry flavored popsicle.
Well, we'll see what I can find for you.
All right. Don't get the sour ones on. I don't like them. Ugh.
Yeah.
You got it. I'll mail it to you. How's that?
That'd be great.
How's Miss Victoria doing? I haven't talked to you in forever.
I'm doing okay.
Outstanding, outstanding. So it was a crazy day at the shop Saturday. So,
How come?
well, I was getting
It's
ready to
always a
leave.
crazy day at his shop.
Getting ready to leave. I thought, okay, it's going to be nice and slow. It's a beautiful day, 80 degrees Saturday. And we get a call just as we're getting ready to leave, and we have to go down. We've got an emergency we got to go down and take care of. So it was fun to take care of.
Having to do with airplanes?
Yes, ma'am.
You got to tell us that the story.
Well, the wing fell off the plane. I couldn't figure out how to put it back on.
Oh my!
What?
He's kidding.
It just fell off? Rocky,
No, he's kidding.
just fell off. The wing just fell off.
Yeah, it just fell off. We hadn't figured out why. But we did see a little animal run around. We thought it was a gremlin messing around with it.
Joe, Rocky is he's messing with you.
Okay. I was going to say, a wing, I didn't think a wing would just fall off.
Oh, Lord.
And none of that worry, y'all. He's the one that does the maintenance on the planes.
That'd be pretty scary. You know?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I'll tell y'all what planes not to fly, okay?
Yeah, tell me.
No Chinese planes, okay? So,
No Chinese. Okay.
I don't know if y'all remember the old reruns of the Twilight Zones. Y'all ever?
Yeah.
Well, they had. Every time I think about this, talking about a wing falling off or something like that, they had the guy was riding in a plane, and
I remember
had a gremlin out on a wing.
I remember.
That was every time I think about that, it's kind of funny. So
I think it was.
I
I think William Shatner was on the plane. I think he was on that one.
I believe you're right, Joe. That is exactly
it was William
right.
Shatner. Yeah, I think it was William Shatner. I remember
I
that.
don't know who it was, but I do remember that.
Yeah, because he opened up the door, if I remember right, and he shooed the thing off or shot it or something and saved the plane or something at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite funny. The Twilight Zones were epic, way ahead of their time.
You can still watch them on YouTube. You know that?
No, they have them on YouTube.
Yeah, you can still watch them.
Oh Lord, I'm in trouble because I love those old shows like that.
I should not have told you.
Exactly. There's another one I really like. I'll have to look for that. But Dobie Gillis, you remember Dobie Gillis?
Yep.
And,
yep.
That was on. What was that on? What was that show, y'all? With Dobie Gillis.
I know. I can't think of it. I know what you're trying to say. But
and if he hadn't said Dobie Gillis, I would have been able to tell him.
You remember you say the word work and he go work.
Okay.
He was on. Wasn't he on the boat?
Yes, that was
that crashed or something.
Yeah, that was the 3-hour tour. That was Maynard G. Krebs or something like that.
Yeah. Tour. Okay, come on, guys. Tell us what's the name of that boat? What's the name of that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think.
The Memo.
Yeah,
that was the name of the boat, but what was the name of the show?
Well, I know they had two beautiful ladies
Gilligan's
on that
Island.
show.
That's it. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island is correct.
Oh my goodness, Papa York. I hope your pit bull is okay with that.
Everybody's brain is kind of on tilt now that yes, Charles, it was Gilligan's Island. Thank you, Charles. Yes, it was Those were epic. Those were great shows. I like some of the professor stuff that he would come up with different stuff on the island.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had some inventions.
yeah. That one would kill me. He can always do something like that, but he couldn't fix the boat.
That is
Right?
so true, Joe.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, now let's get technical here. Come on. He didn't have the parts.
Well, he had parts to make radios and everything else.
Well, I know.
Remember, he made everything.
Yeah,
He didn't make a radio that could reach far enough to get help.
Yeah.
That is for sure. The two ladies that was on there were really head turners.
Ginger and Marianne.
Oh yes. Oh, which one was your favorite, Joe?
Oh, Ginger.
Oh, mine too. Oh yes.
Oh,
A
you
lot of
guys,
people like.
come on.
A lot of people like Marianne. A lot of people like Marianne.
See,
Hey.
Ginger was the nightclub lady, so she looked like a nightclub lady.
Yeah.
She looked like a lady of the evening.
I like Gilligan. Gilligan was my favorite.
Well, I was going to say this is kind of like a family-friendly show. I didn't want to say that, so I'm being very choice with my words. Good morning, Jack. How you doing? Good to see you.
Morning, Jack.
Jack.
Oh my gosh, Rocky, you are so nutty.
Oh Lord.
What are we gonna do with you?
This is PG-13, correct?
At least.
So now, what was Thurston Howe's wife's name?
Lovey.
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 Oh, what that that was some great shows. Great shows. Sure beats all this garbage on the TV now, I tell you.
Oh, I don't watch any of them.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV. I haven't had TV probably for 15 years. I got tired. I even cut cable. I don't even have cable or anything. It bores me, that kind of stuff.
I did too, and I got one of these boxes that Ida gave
No
me.
wonder
Gets
you
all
don't
these
know
stations.
anything, Rocky.
Well, I do try and keep up with what's going on, but I just Jack. Good morning, sir. Thank you. I was Victoria. Jack is saying good morning. And,
Good morning, Jack Dahlman.
And so it's
Hey.
just I try and keep up with current events. So that's just like what I was talking about yesterday. If what we're going into like next week, the ships, 29% of the ships are not coming into port in California. It's going to go back to like it was in 2020 when we had that big old bug.
Yeah.
It's going to get, things are going to get more expensive and get harder to get. We're already seeing getting hard parts,
Yeah, because
morning,
they're
Coach.
anticipating. That's why.
Yep, exactly.
They're anticipating they're not going to get anything, so they're going to raise the price on what they have now.
That's very true. Very true.
You can't blame them. Think about it. You can't blame them.
Supply and demand.
Yeah.
It's the American way.
Yeah. Let me ask you a coin question. Did you see everybody, Ida, Victoria, everybody in chat, even you, Rocky, did you see that coin that Annex graded that has the ASC with the 40 privy mark on it?
I did.
And it was done not by the mint. It was done by a second party.
Oh,
Exactly.
And then Annex graded it? Yeah.
Yes, and graded it an MS-70. Isn't that damaged?
I me personally, I feel that if it's not done by the mint, it's just a
Counter
somebody.
stamp.
Yeah.
Yes, I counter stamp. Yes, I believe it's somebody's ruining the coin. So
Right. I can't believe it. They're selling them on TV, with that Mike Mezak guy on HSN. He's talking about it. He's got them all MS70s. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe Annex actually graded that.
I can't either. And did
Well,
they
you
have a
don't
name
know,
for
as
it?
many fakes as there are out there, you don't know that Annex actually did grade that. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no, this Mike isn't that bad. He's just overpriced on everything.
Are we
It's
talking
You know,
about the TV coin sales guy?
yeah, he's on CS or CSTV2. He's on that
I
one.
wonder, Joe, if you're on first name basis with Mike,
Well, I see him all. The guy's a great talker. Every coin he's got is unlimited. This one's unlimited. This one's unlimited. Low mintage, low mint. Every coin he talks about.
And he's got it.
Yeah, and he's got, and I got 1,000 of them.
There's only 3 of them made, and he's got 2, right?
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
and these people that buy the stuff believe him.
Oh,
Imagine
definitely,
that.
definitely. That's like me, Joe. I'm still waiting for my Eagle privies that I ordered. It
Oh,
looks
really?
like it's going to be next month before I get them.
Why? When were they supposed to come?
The end of this month. I should be getting them right now, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Who
So
poured him?
if you see on eBay, you'll see a lot of pre-sales of that Eagle Privy mark.
Yep.
And it's I knew when they were talking about April when I ordered those that it'd be longer. I knew right off the bat, you know. The mint hasn't been Johnny on the spot, and then plus I think the graders NGC is overwhelmed, you know.
Right.
They're having trouble keeping up. So
Well, with those kinds, they just do the first 1070, the next 569s, and next 1070s.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah. They're and so I was really picky about those ones I ordered and looking at each one before I sell them because the grading on them. How you doing? All things Silver. Good to see you. Some of them I pulled because I know daggum good and well there weren't 70s, and I won't. I'm not going to pass those on or stuff like that. So I'm going to send them back, and so it's just I think that they're doing them so fast that they wanted to. Maybe they're just seeing past the things that it shouldn't pass for a 70.
Right.
maybe they don't even look at them.
That's what I mean. It seems like they just do the first, like I say, 10, 20 of them. Okay, these are 70s. Next ones are going to be 69s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From England.
And Les likes coins. Good morning.
Got it. Good morning. Welcome to the She Shop.
You never see any 68s, 67s. You know what I mean?
They're always 69s or 70s.
Right. You never see anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I think NGC is going to get after if too many get out like that, I think they're going to get dinged over that. You know, people are not going to trust them.
Right.
It's all about
let's look at that now. How many people do? How many people say, I don't know about that?
Les like coins is gray, isn't he?
Not now.
Oh, no, ain't no more.
Yeah,
we got to think about trivia. All right, let me see.
Ida, you have a new person in the stream. He's from England. Les likes coins.
And he is not gray anymore. I done already fixed him.
Oh, you already got him? Okay. Oh, there he.
Charles.
On you. She was on the ball this morning.
Looking forward to seeing Charles at the Tulsa show. Rocky, you still going to Tulsa?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're going, Rocky?
I am.
Oh, I might have to go now.
Come on.
I had to.
Yeah, I've been promising Ida to come down there, but sometimes things just don't work out. The trouble, and I'm gonna be doing this. I bought a car just recently, and I'm gonna drive it down there and keep it, so I'll have my own car down there because.
Well, you make sure you don't have the trouble you had with that van that time.
Oh Lord, do you know since I fixed that van, Ida? My son drives that van, and he hasn't had no trouble because he uses it for his business. And he hadn't had any trouble out of it.
Well, you know what? You better not have any trouble out of the car and call me and say, I can't come because I have a headache. My car has a headache or something.
Well, let's hope not. It's a 2018 car, so it's just I just got it about 2 weeks ago.
Mustang?
No, I got I won't say a whole lot about it, but it's a Nissan Altima.
Oh, those are good cars.
And it's got 84,000 miles on it.
Yeah. It's an Ultra?
I had one. They're nice cars.
Good morning, Mike Slice.
You wouldn't believe what I paid for it, Joe. I'll have to email it to you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're great on gas, too. Great on gas.
Yeah.
What kind of car was it?
It's a 2018 Nissan Altima with 84,000 miles.
Yeah. Those things, what I don't like, they're nice looking cars, but you're like sitting on the payment.
Yeah, they are low.
I paid cash for it.
Yeah, they are low.
Yeah, I don't like payments, Ida.
No payments, honey. I said you're like sitting on the payment. It's so low.
Oh, I don't mind being low to the ground like that. It reminds me of riding my vet.
Yeah, well, it's not you can always get in them. It's getting out that hurts.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I have somebody bring me my walker over to the door so I can get out.
There you go. Hey, have you seen the Corvette? Rocky, have you seen the Corvettes that you can push a button and they'll actually lift up to your level?
No,
and then
I have not.
Get in and lower it back down. Yes, go to the Chevrolet dealer and look at them. They are so awesome.
Wow.
That's really good. That's really good.
But you just have a button you push and it comes up like whatever height that you want, and then you get in it and it lowers back down.
I don't know what car it is, but one car, say your car's parked, like parallel parked, and you can't get out of it, you hit a button on it somehow, and the car will come out by itself.
Huh.
You won't even have to get in it.
Well, it wouldn't be one of my little old cheapo cars.
What are the possibilities? Good morning.
Morning, Water.
Morning, Water.
Let's do trivia. Charles, are you ready? We're going to do trivia, y'all.
Yep, well, hey, everybody, I have got to run, and y'all have a great day, and it's good talking to y'all. I'll be there. I'll send you an email, Ida. So
okay, all right,
and we'll chat. So we'll talk to you. Y'all have a great deal. Thank you for coming, and let me on here. I can't believe Ida let me on here. That was a mistake.
It was an accident. I pushed the wrong button, Rocky.
Take care, Rocky.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Love you. Bye.
Good morning, Daryl, USA.
All right. Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning, Angie.
Good morning. I don't know if I said that, Angie. Good morning, Papa York. Okay, let's do trivia. Charles is ready. Here we go. In this single film, Leonardo DiCaprio played a doctor, a lawyer, a check forging conman, and an airline pilot. What's the name of that show, movie, or whatever?
I can get the wheel.
Oh, I got it. I just haven't shared it.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Morning, Angie. Paul A.
Good morning, Bill Gibson. Bradley, good morning.
Da, 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 da. You guys share us out and get us going. Good morning, Bradley.
Morning, Bradley.
Bradley, the other night when I came into your show, I fell sound to sleep. I mean, I just crashed. So I don't know what all I missed, but I just crashed. You were done already. I don't know if you were gone or what, but when I woke up, it was time for me to be in bed. So I don't know what the deal was.
Good morning, Paula Abrams.
All right. Catch Me If You Can is the name of the show. Awesome show. Very different. True story, by the way. Number one. Who was the smartest person in here this morning?
Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. Great Scott, what would you like, my friend? Woohoo, number one. You want one, number one? Okay. We're not going to be able to see that in blue. Probably not. I probably should use a black pen. All right, hang on. And all right, here we go.
Good morning, Laney.
Great Scott's going to be there, Joe.
Yep.
Ray's going to be there. Seeker's going to be there. Angel's going to be there. Keith is going to be there. Rob's going to be there. Charlani's going to be there. Mike's going to be there. Char's going to be there.
Catch your breath.
Copper Owl's going to be there. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about Tulsa. Okay. He created and narrated The Twilight Zone. Chase and I won't be there. Aw. Eric, I'm sorry you're not going to be there. Ladybug, good morning. I'm trying to get Ladybug and Joe to be there. It'd be nice if Victoria would be there. All she has to do is get in the car.
I know.
Good morning, Nana.
Good morning, Nana.
Well, I must have really did something to make Sterling mad at me because he's not been in here forever. And people say they see him around, so
I don't think it was you.
He was on Rockies last night.
Well, then what the heck? Somebody find out what's going on with him because he won't tell me. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Stop is in. Rod Sterling's the answer. And the wheel is number, we're going in order today. Number 2.
Victoria. So I get
Victoria. No.
I'll take number 8.
Victoria.
Please and thank you.
You got it. Okay. What is Wimpy always telling Pie Pie? He'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for what today? Oh, I'm glad, Eric. Famous last words, all you got to do. That's it. for DTS. That's so shit. Good morning. All right, the answer is hamburger. Number 7.
Are you taking burger?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, J Tizzo.
JT. All right. The East Coast legal drama series starring James Spader, William Shatner, and Candice Bergen was what? La da 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 da.
Did you get a number for JT?
Yeah, I know what JT wants.
Oh, okay.
I got
That's
him.
right.
Okay. Boston Legal. Number 4. Holy cow.
EMR coin.
Yep, I get Eric.
Eric. You know what to do.
At least they're low numbers we're getting.
Don't say that. You'll jinx it. What are you thinking? Come on.
I was just gonna say that. I just jinxed ourselves.
All right. Waiting on you. Give me a number, Eric.
6.
Nope.
Thank you.
Nope, it's gone.
6 is not available. 234590. Number 3. Okay. All right. Here we go. On the final episode of this HBO series, the song Don't Stop Believing played when the screen cut to black. I never did watch that show.
You know, I didn't either.
Sopranos. Holy cow. Are y'all believing this? Number 2.
James Schultz.
James.
You know what to do, James.
Five, please.
You got it. All right, here we go. Who created Robot Chicken and is also the voice of Chris Griffin on Family Guy? Robot Chicken?
I have no idea.
Me either. Where's Angel?
She's hiding, evidently.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably tired. She did the auction herself yesterday, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where was Keith?
I don't know. I missed the very beginning, but I just saw her and I didn't see Keith at all. Could be at a show.
Seth Green. 17.
James
Oh,
Schultz.
jumped on me.
Did
James
didn't-
Schultz
anybody else
again?
get James Schultz?
You didn't count Seth MacFarlane, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, because I almost did.
Hey,
And he
James,
was
you got
number
another?
4. Number 4, please.
Okay, here we go. Who was Ralph and Alice Cramden's neighbors? I'll make it easy for you. His name was Ed. What was her name? That wasn't Oops. Yay, Paula, that's good news. Welcome back. All right, here we go. Trixie Norton, whatever. Number 4.
Joe McBride.
Oh, it's me.
Oh.
What we got left, Ida?
2790.
7.
This TV series features a main character named 11. No, I have not seen that, Kane. Okay, Scott, that was 1, not 11 on that one. Okay, Scott is in. Stranger Thing is the name of it. 14. Coin Pimp. Good morning.
I think it's Papa York.
Yep, that's who I get.
2990, Papa York. Nine. Last chance to get on the card, y'all. What was the name of the Vietnam movie that starred Tom Cruise as U.S. Marine Ron Kovic? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm rattling the bag.
Yes, you are.
I put it up.
Well, that's all right. I don't mind you rattling. Born on the 4th of July. Number 12.
All things silver.
Yeah, ATS.
A few good men.
Yeah, that's what got me.
Yeah. So which one is it?
ATS, I get.
1, 2.
All right. I want to guess the card. All right, here we go. Number 1. Not on 1, not on 2, not on 3, but it is on 4.
You got
Great
Great Scott. Great Scott matched up.
Great Scott. All right.
Congratulations, Great Scott.
Yeah, nice call.
And Jim Schultz. All right. Back to work.
Congratulations, James Schultz.
I'm sorry?
I was telling James Schultz, congratulations.
Yep. Who played Robin Williams' ex-wife in Miss Doubtfire?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Eric. Don't you have to be here on Friday to play the game?
Yes, you have to be here. What happened? Why? What?
If
You
pull if you out of the box, if you're not here, because read Eric's comment.
If I can't be here Friday, can I pass mine to St. Jude's? Or would that be unfair? Well, if we no, because I think if you're not here, I just have to redraw. If your name's picked, because that way that makes it more fair for everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so Stop is in. Sally Fields is the name, and the number is 3.
Mike Slice.
What?
Oh, no.
No.
Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley.
I didn't go far enough up.
No, you didn't. I know.
Bradley.
Bradley.
All right, here we go. Well, you can't do that. Let's try another one. This SNL cast members' characters included Gumby, Buckwheat, and Velvet Jones. Angel,
Good morning.
were you
Morning, Angel.
shivering down there in the basement?
No, I wasn't there too long.
Oh, good.
Morning, Inkman. Inkman's gray.
Good morning, Angel, my sweet friend.
And good morning, Eggman. Whoa, I'll have to find you. Hang on.
Good morning. Morning,
My sweet
Angel.
friend, my real boy.
Good morning, Eggman. Didn't see you. Sorry.
Morning, Eric. And my lovely lady. Have a good one, Paula. Hi,
A little
Angie.
tired today, Angel?
Huh?
A little tired today?
I'm stuffy.
Oh.
All right. Stop is in. The answer is Eddie Murphy.
Morning, Bradley Charles 7.
Number 4.
James?
James.
If that's for the win.
Oh, is it really?
Congratulations, James.
Thought he only had 2.
Congratulations. Nope.
Good job.
I came in and entered the game.
Really? I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to send you an email.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
All right.
Baby.
Are you picking 2 people out of the thing today?
No, only the days that we play.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday.
I missed a couple of days. I missed the instructions on that.
Well, I change them every day. You know, I've been accused.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Every day, about every minute.
All right, come on now. Come on.
Good
That's
morning,
C-O.
Good morning,
Miss
Paul.
You misspelled that for you?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I kept hearing payment when it was supposed to be pavement.
What?
Yeah, what?
The car is close to the pavement instead of the pavement.
Okay, whatever.
I'm picking on Ida. Nobody got it.
I got it.
No.
Payment. Payment instead of pavement.
Yeah, it kept sounding like she was saying, like, hit the payment instead of the pavement.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now come on.
And Rocky's like, I don't have no payment.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. Nobody understands.
Well,
me
Rocky runs about 3 words behind me. And then by the time he catches up, it's like, oh yeah, what was that she said?
He's always so happy.
He is.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I've seen him not happy. I have seen him not happy.
If you're that happy, you hate to see them when they're unhappy. Run, hide.
Right.
Exactly.
What was it that he had? Was it an accident or heart problems or something? He was in the hospital a while, and his truck was stowed while he was in the hospital. So he went through some hard times there for a little while.
Yeah, he sure did. He wasn't just his heart; he had other health issues, and
Yeah, that's right.
But
yeah. All right, I gotta take off, everybody. I'll be in chat.
Be safe.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Be safe,
Bye,
Joe.
dear.
Love you. Yeah, his happiness is contagious, though.
Hey, Angel, I emailed Mike and told him that he would be behind my table.
Oh, to get a badge for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paula Abrams, I can't help it. I just rig it for whoever looks good that day.
What do you rig?
Oh, she said, Victoria, I keep telling you no rigging here. It's just definitely oddly wired together every day.
What we use baling wire for.
Go watch Frosties, Daryl.
What's the matter with Frosty? What's the matter with Frosty?
Oh no, Daryl just asked about Voldemort. No.
Oh, I see. Go watch Frosty.
Go watch
Yeah.
Frosty if you want to know.
Go watch Frosty.
We don't know. We're out of the friendship loop.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're in the friendship loop.
Depends on who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
We are definitely out of this one.
Yeah. By no decision of ours, so.
And Angel is only because of association.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Guilty by association, huh?
Yep. But that goes both ways.
Yeah, well, what can I say? No, sorry. Don't be sorry.
Papa York. 2 fish in a tank. One says, any idea how to drive this thing?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the thing is, I just, yeah.
Just leave it there.
I know. That's exactly what I'm saying. It just, I couldn't say anything right to come out the way it should come out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to learn to keep my mouth shut. And that's hard for me sometimes.
It is for me too sometimes.
Me too.
Really.
My brain says, don't say it, but then my mouth goes, ha 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 ha.
No, it goes, wah.
Yeah, my mouth goes, wah ha ha. Like, did I say that out loud?
Angel, how is your mom doing?
Do what?
How is your mom doing?
How's my mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my mom.
Well, she's fun.
Yeah, too much fun.
And then there is the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I really used to think that Rob and Charlene did not like me because every time I'd go in there, they would never say good morning to me or whatever it was when I'd talk to them. And then I figured out what the deal was. It wasn't that at all. They just are so busy. And their chat goes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because, now they talk when I go in there, if it's a little bit, I just wait until my opportunity to say good morning to everybody. And then I got to see them at Paris, and that was fun. So, anyway.
So, Papa said we need to be oceans. Don't talk, just wave.
Yeah. Some people I don't even want to wave at anymore.
I mean, you could wave them the number one finger.
When David and I first got married, him and his sister used to do that to each other all the time. And finally I said, David, don't do that. I just do not like it. Do not do that. Well, it doesn't hurt anything. Yes, it does. I don't want you to do it. We had a big brawl over it, but I won. He doesn't do
it. So him and his sister, every time they see each other, they just flip each other the finger.
That's what they used to do. Yeah. Neither one of them do it now. So
Yeah, I just tell people you're number one.
Yeah.
In the middle.
I can do that.
Well, as long as they both know that they're doing it as a joke, it's funny, not mad or mean.
It's definitely fun. They do it for brother and sister.
Yeah.
I tell you a joke about the roof, but it's over your head. All right, this is joke day. Go ahead and tell us a joke, Papa York.
Yep. Papa's got dad jokes today, man. Daryl thought it was a compliment.
Oh.
Yep, you're number one. You're number one. The Flying Pickle Finger Award.
There you go. Well, there's a difference in different type. You can do. I don't even know how to say what I'm going to say, but so I'm not going to say it. But y'all know. Y'all know me well enough to know. Anyway.
Sometimes I just give people the one finger salute.
Yeah. Oh, it's a small arm, Zilly. You are so funny, Papa York.
Morning, great Scott.
Okay, see if y'all may have already heard this on Facebook. Do you know what kind of tea a cow drinks?
What kind of tea does a cow drink? Come on, guys. I can't think.
I think I said it wrong. I think it was supposed to be what kind of tea does a dog drink?
Oh, a dog?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a dog. What kind of tea does a dog drink? But the first one was a good hint to it.
A cow and a dog.
Green?
Sweet,
not sweet,
green.
not green.
Not sweet and not green, huh? Okay, well then we're lost.
Black?
Woof moo.
Lipton? Nope. Oriental? Nope. Herbal? Nope. Milk? Nope. Ice? Nope. I don't know. LOL? Nope. Mochi? No. Tell me when y'all give up.
The invisible kind.
It's coyote.
Coyote?
Coyote.
Coyote? It's funny, but it makes no sense.
I know. I thought so too, but it was different, Oh my goodness. Oh. Y'all can see where I hang out, huh? And then there was Ida.
I think we're all living in a state of confusion.
Eric almost got it. He said coyote. Coyotes. Now I know I didn't guess. Yeah, bless your heart.
Bless your heart, honey child.
Oh my goodness. Bless your heart. That dress just doesn't look right on her, bless her heart. Oh my goodness. So I was telling Angel, I got on YouTube and I typed in I typed in haunted hotels in Texas. And the one that we stayed in was in the top 10, and I got to reading about it, and it scared me, so I had to quit reading about it.
I just trying to freak yourself out before we even go.
Okay, Paula Abrams wants to know what the difference between a female pit bull and your wife on steroids. Lipstick.
Yeah, I can believe that. Oh my goodness.
My nephew used to freak out because I had a male dog, and he's like, "Oh, his lipstick's coming out."
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, so foreign. Katina.
Did you ever get a hold of Bellows?
Who?
Bellows Forge or whatever?
Did I need to?
Oh, I thought his package got sent back.
Wasn't it S. Silver?
Oh no, that was Begotten's package.
Oh, Begotten.
Yeah, and I got a hold of him.
Oh, it both starts with a B. Whoops.
Yeah, both B words. I got you.
You have a good day, Lainey. Don't work
Bye,
too
Lainey.
Try to have fun at work.
I sure hope her and Joe can get to come to the coin show. They're so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are missing out if you're not going to the coin show. I promise you.
I know.
I mean, Angel actually makes a total fool of herself. She runs around squirreling everybody, and
yeah. Mustang Dave's going through therapy from my squirrel hugs.
I know.
He said he's still going to therapy.
I don't doubt it. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Just don't tell me who you are, because if you tell me who you are, I do hug people.
I want to know who you are.
Against your will.
Whether the possibility is at 249 subs and at 250 doing a giveaway.
Ooh, click on him and like him.
Yeah.
I already got him, so.
Yep, I've already got you, Water.
Hang on, let me double check. I think I do. But you know what? I think people how do you do that? Now. How do you click on it? I'm in the wrong thing.
He's at 251 right now.
Bradley says, what's the smartest insect? The spelling bee. Grandson joke.
The smartest insect.
The spelling bee.
There we go. 252. That's great.
Ha ha ha.
Mwahaha.
Mwahaha.
You see, that's why we're all blue, because we can just touch each other and go to their things.
Mwahaha. So everybody ought to do that. Not that I'm telling y'all to touch each other. I'm just telling you, make sure you're subbed to everybody. Oh, holy cow.
Yep. Sometimes 252 subs.
Sometimes you get unsubscribed.
He's got some good videos.
Yes.
I've watched some. When I have time and people's pop up, because I had to take the alert bell off. Otherwise, my phone's like going off like all the time. And I'm like thinking people are trying to talk to me.
Don't pamper your cow so you'll get spoiled milk. Oh, Bobby York.
Well, I was asleep yesterday afternoon, and I had Mama T's show playing in the background, and I don't know what they said, but it got loud enough to wake me up, and I was like, oh, I want that. And I threw in a bid and won it, and then I was like, what am I doing? What is this that I'm buying? So I spent $30.
What'd you buy?
A 1921 P. Morgan dollar.
Oh.
which I would have never bought if I hadn't been half awake and half asleep. But I bought it. I paid for it.
Yep, you're in the point of delirium.
I told my husband, I said, do not ever let me do that again.
Your brain's like, I need that. And then you're like, why the hell do I
Good
need that?
morning, Sorcerer Stand.
Sausage stand.
Good morning,
Good
Stan.
morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Angie, it's not a good thing. But I did pretty good. I wasn't going to buy anything this month. So the month's almost over. So I almost made it.
Yeah, it's almost over. Getting close.
It is.
I liked what Mrs. Country said about hugs.
Water says, why did they outlaw the round bales of hay? Because a cow can get a square meal.
You said you have a hug story, Muscle Show?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, hug stories. Okay. You got 5 minutes.
All right. So I'm trying to move out of here. I got to raise some funds, but I have to move. And I'm cleaning out stuff. Got a whole bunch of trash I'm taking out. And obviously, you guys already know I have stairs and stuff, so I'm being a little ginger. And I turn, and my neighbor comes walking up the stairs. We don't live with each other. He's got a separate place. We just use the same set of stairway. And just as the stairs go down, and then there's like a platform as you're going down. And then I got to take a right. And just as I get there, I'm like, hey, where did you come from? He goes, yeah. And he literally, and I've known this guy for years. He literally just came and grabbed me and gave me a big hug.
Oh.
And I was like, it felt good, but I had the wonderment of why he would ever do that, because he's never done anything like that before. I'm like, huh. And he'd been gone for a while, so I don't know if there was something else going on, but I think he wanted to hug someone.
Puppy York.
That's the true story.
Well, I think it's a sweet story, Muscle Shell.
It's a little short and sweet.
You did a good job.
Yeah.
Papa York says, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is very heavy and the other is a little lighter. Yeah, I like hugs.
Yeah, it absolutely gobsmacked me to, I was like, whoa, I had no idea.
There is a thing where people get touch starved, where you just have to like touch another human being.
What? For real?
Yeah. Your body craves to be touched, and if you don't have anybody to touch, your body could actually like starve from no like physical interaction.
Wow, I never heard
that. Yeah, Robert Pintoff, I probably do, but there's a few that I don't.
Well, did you say you were trying to move?
I have to move.
Well, see, he probably knows you have to move, and he's like, I'll probably never see you again, so I better get this hug in.
No, he did not know. He just literally, he's been gone for weeks.
Puppy York.
So when he came back, he didn't know I was moving.
Well, he was just happy to be home, and you were a familiar fixture.
I don't know if we had all that. I think there might have been more to the story, to be honest, but
Angie said you ain't right, but that's what we love about you. I don't know who she's talking about.
I mean, Robert, I do have a lot of stories.
That could be a lot of us, couldn't it? Well, one or two of us anyway. Here's
Yeah,
Bella's
Adrian said
voice.
hugs
Good
release
morning.
endorphins.
It just really gobsmacked me. I was like, whoa.
I wish you all were going to go to the Tulsa show. Doggone it.
Yeah, when I first saw Joe, I had to keep like touching him to make sure he was real.
I know. And then there's Lainey. My gosh, I love her to death.
Oh yeah, she's.
I like Papa York's joke. Never invest in a calendar; their days are numbered.
Papa York's on fire this morning.
Part of the Ain't Right Club.
Yeah, the very first time I met Charles, he told me to hold out my hand, and he put his eyeball in it.
Oh, I would have probably dropped it, and then we'd all been in trouble.
Good morning, Bellows Sport.
I would have been like, ah! And it would have went flying.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Morning,
trying to
Bellows
show.
Sports.
Darn. Camera's a little off. Yeah, come on, camera.
Great opener, yeah. He's like, I got my eye, and now it's on you.
Oh, I'm sitting here trying to adjust
There
my
we
here,
go.
and this muscle shell doing it, not me. Duh.
Is that from 4-9 Spine or whatever?
Yeah, that's 4-9's fine.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he did. But he always said everything that he said he would to me.
Clinton is looking for that eyeball.
Nice guess, though, Mrs. Coin Crew.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to give you a mission, and that's to find out what's the deal with Sterling, why he won't come in here.
Okay, I'll try.
Because if I did something, and he says I did not, but why isn't he in here?
No, he isn't anywhere, so.
Yeah, he is. That's the thing.
Where is he?
He was on Rockies the other day.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you need to talk to Rocky then.
I did. But he isn't. You know, Rocky's kind of.
Well, Rocky comes on late though, so Sterling's probably like getting ready for bed, and then
I don't
all of a
know.
sudden he sees Rocky on there.
I worry about him. And I ran into Cajun the other day. He was on Bradley's. I haven't seen him forever.
Where was he at?
Bradley's. He was on Bradley.
Oh, okay.
Where I fell asleep. He did. I just went sound asleep.
Yeah, some people are just not morning people.
I know.
It's always morn.
I know.
Outlaws and in-laws are wanted.
I know.
Yeah, I have a couple in-laws I don't want to claim, so.
You know, I was very fortunate. I loved my in-laws. I loved my stepfather, my stepmothers. They've all been super good. And of course, y'all all know how I feel about my mom and my sister.
Yeah, Keith and I always say, well, you picked them. We didn't have a choice. Because you married into it, so you chose them.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's right. I wonder what Bradley's going to make with that 6 ounces of silver I sent him for the St. Jude's.
He made a pretty little gold knife.
I saw that.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
Send it to Muscle Show.
That was really, really awesome. Even the sheath that goes to it.
Yeah, he made the little leather sheath thingy.
I think this is the only pour I actually have left. I had to sell everything, unfortunately.
I'm selling a bunch of my pours, but it's not. It's because I have duplicates.
Oh, I had a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I'm slowly selling my pours too.
I had one of a kinds only. Tons of them.
I'll at least keep one from each person though, just to have like a piece of them.
Mm-hmm.
I love silver pours, to be honest.
Me too.
I know we go back a long ways in that regard, Mrs. Hunt.
Me and Muscle used to try to battle it out, man.
Oh, and Oregon Stacker was there with us at the same time, and a few others. That was from the bench. What's his name? Oh gosh, that was so much fun.
It was what? What'd you say? It was.
Mrs. Coin Crew knows. Oh gosh, what's his name? He's still on Instagram and doing pours. He does a lot of pours. He's out of Florida, I believe.
Who was
that? The only person I can think of in Florida.
Oh, it was Silver Torch.
Silver Torch.
Yeah, Silver Torch.
I don't know that name.
Yeah, Silver Torch. He quit YouTube after people were bidding, but not really. They were just... So it was like a nightmare. And he just went back to Instagram.
I remember Miss Dee Dee used to do a lot of pours, but people started bullying her, so she left YouTube.
Yeah, Miss Dee Dee. Also, I had her pours too.
Yeah, I have a few of those.
Why do people do that? I don't understand. Why are people mean to people?
Because they feel like crap, so they want everybody else to feel like crap.
And if they don't get their way, what's the deal with that? I don't understand.
Yeah, that day with Silver Torch 66. Silver Torch 66 is the name. He's on Instagram still. That day when it happened, I was like, and he was so upset. I was like, had to go all the way back through the entire thing to figure out what the other bid when we figured out who the fake bidder was. Now, I'm not a fake bidder. And I used to go to Silver Torch every Sunday morning. And we'd go there for a couple, 2-3 hours. It was so much fun, and he had some great pours.
Well, somebody's got something on. I'm echoing. I need a squirrel pour as well. I don't know.
You know what?
I could write a book about people being mean to people. I just don't like it.
I don't care for it one bit. It drives me nuts.
Charles sent me some yawn rounds that I have to pour. It's just I haven't had the gumption to get out the furnace.
Wait a minute. I didn't know you were doing pours.
I did like 3 or 4, and then I gave up.
I just burn them down.
It's hard to get like the sand to like do what you want.
It won't behave.
No, it won't behave. I'm not strong enough, I think.
Daryl, I never did have the actual pours. I mean, I've got a couple of them that are mine. I'm not going to get rid of them, but Charles may have the thing for that. I don't know.
Now I'm thinking somebody said I have a story for everything. How'd we get on pores? I don't know.
Because you got the 4-9 spine pour sitting there, and
yeah, I know, but I mean, I just didn't think that was going to go where we're at. Hey, Will's Treasures, ain't seen you in a while.
Morning, Will.
Good morning.
Will's a good pourer. He does some nice stuff.
Dude, if you send me a pour, I'd be so happy. Make my day.
He shows videos and he'll make any of the pours that's in his videos. Sometimes he'll pour live.
BH Customs, I seen your live the other day too.
Yeah, that's somebody else I haven't seen in a long time is Jeep and John.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Wow, there's a lot of people I haven't seen. You stop and think of the people that used to be regulars that we talk to all the time.
I used to go to Penny Dog's stream.
Not there anymore.
Penny Dog, she had a potty mouth, but it was fun.
But you didn't mind it too much.
It was funny because when Seeker had his potty mouth epidemic, she like made a clip of it and kept just playing it.
Seeker?
Yep, Seeker cussed on his live stream, and then a bunch of people like copied it, and he tried to delete it.
I have never heard that.
It was funny. I wasn't even in Seeker's stream, and people were just going through all the streams. They're like, Seeker dropped the F-bomb. Seeker dropped the F-bomb. Because he's so like PG all the time. So for him to drop the F-bomb, everybody was just like, ah.
Yeah, they'd be like, I just saying it, huh?
Yeah. People would be like, I dropped the F-bomb. What did you do to her?
Well,
drop some F-bombs and let's get some money over to St. Jude's.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, I'm applauding it.
No, yeah, well,
not that, but I mean St. Jude's.
Yes, you can applaud St. Jude's, but we don't want to do that.
Yeah, you come over to my channel and we'll do that type of thing.
Come over to your channel and wait. And do you have a St. Jude's jar? Big T does. Big T has a St. Jude's jar.
I'm starting all over, so.
Yeah, people were trying to push the buttons, so he'd have to give to the cuss jar.
That's right. If you say something that goes bad, you have to donate to St. Jude's.
Thanks,
I got a bag in the mail yesterday from Wounded Warriors. Have y'all seen that? I mean, not Wounded Warriors, but
Raymond, no.
Tunnel to Towers. Look, I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you. See?
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
You can take it grocery shopping.
Take it grocery shopping. Do you guys have to bring bags when you go grocery shopping?
Some places.
Mm-hmm.
You either have to bring them or you have to buy them.
They don't use plastic bags, or what they are.
No, there's some places you go, you can buy a paper bag or you can bring your own bag, but they don't use plastic bags.
And what are the paper bags?
They cost last time I went it was like $0.25, but it's probably like 50 cents now.
I bet.
was 10
But
cents.
none of them use plastic bags because they all use plastic bags here.
It was 10 cents the other day for a plastic bag.
For a plastic one, huh?
And I know exactly how much it costs because I used to, how do you say, buy them.
Yeah, it's not
like
if
10
if
cents
you're
is
carrying
ridiculous.
if you're carrying groceries by yourself, it's hard to carry a bunch of brown paper bags.
Well, I bet it is. They don't have handles.
No, and even if they did, they'd probably break from the weight.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Costs less than a penny to produce those things.
Have a good one, Inkman.
Have a good day, my friend. Be safe.
We used to go to Aldi's. We'd grab all like the empty boxes that were on the shelves to put our stuff in.
Sam's Club does that. They don't have anything except boxes.
Yeah, Sam's Club doesn't give you bags. We used to wheel out the little skid carts when we used to go to Sam's Clubs. Morning, Ashes.
Hey, Ashes. You know what, Angel? We got to figure out what we're gonna do as far as food when you're there. What do you want to eat?
I don't know.
We have time. You can actually pick out something. Just don't ask David to make potato salad. He does not do well on that.
Never been to an Aldi's.
You made potato salad. I just got this like giant chopper thing, and she just like beats the crap out of it. When you make her real upset, she'll go make potato salad with her chopper.
Yeah, there you go.
Like beating the chopper. You did what to me?
Now she's telling my story, y'all.
Yeah, David gets her upset every once in a while just so she'll make him some potato salad.
That's right. I haven't made some in so long. I need to make potato salad and ribs. Get him to put ribs on the smoker. Wouldn't that be good?
Weren't you talking about fishing the other day, Ida?
No, I wasn't talking. I did it.
She went on a fishing trip.
I went on a fishing trip. It was so fun.
9 trout in 2 hours.
Well, I caught 17 trout in 4 hours.
Yeah, it's that season for rainbows right now. And you got to realize one of those people that had those, she's a little, she's a youngster, let's say.
Hey, Angel, you want to go metal detecting while you're here?
Yeah, if you have a metal detector to use.
I do.
Yeah, I actually went metal detected at my son's house the other day.
Was it fun?
Huh?
Was it fun?
Yeah, because it was the first time I'd went in about a year and a half. About a year and a half, yeah. I found an old key.
An old key, yeah.
Yeah, and a crank and something else. I don't remember what the third thing was.
I need to buy me a new metal detector. Mine is like old.
I need a metal detector.
You probably could have got some kind of deals from Mainly.
I know. Probably still can.
Yeah.
Yep, mainly dirt fishing.
Yeah, he's my buddy.
That's his name. Look him up there. Muscle Show.
Oh, I know who Mainly is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by far. Mainly put me in to try and win metal detectors many times. Oh yeah, I would always hang out there.
Yeah, I like mainly him and Betsy. They're so sweet. And they're they're big supporter of kids.
Yeah.
All things silver. Google it.
I would have used it. And I have a place to go for
it. Yeah, I got one of those kid ones.
Old rodeo grounds.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That'd be. Well, I don't know, Muscle Shell. I don't know if it would be or not because where we live, my she shop used to be a vet clinic, and so the only thing I've ever gotten around here has been horseshoes, or horseshoe nails, or like tags, dog tags, and cat tags, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes me sad when you dig up an old dog tag.
Underneath the grandstand.
These were just left over. I don't think they were dog tags where the dogs were buried or anything. I think because they would take them off, throw them down, and put a new one on. No, they're all in the same place. I don't think it's that.
Go onto the grandstands. We used to go there all the time after a big party. And it's like, hey, there's $5. There's $1. Hey, there's another $1. This is just on top. I imagine how much coinage they dropped in over the years underneath the grandstands. If I had a metal detector.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many and that pin pointer. I have a pin pointer. I love that thing.
Oh yeah, the pin pointer is like a godsend. So you don't dig in a giant hole.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time.
Have a good one, Bradley.
I know another place you guys should go if you really wanted to go metal detecting is old rivers. Before, when they were doing cattle drives and stuff, those guys dropped coins all over the place in the rivers as they're driving the cattle through on horseback. This is way back. You have to research it. Those places get the water down. When the water's down, they'd flood. So those guys were really working hard. They'd lose coins all over the place in those places. But you have to do your research to find out where those places are. And they had specific places where they would actually drive the cattle across.
So I don't think I live anywhere near that, but in my backyard, well, I found a Sears wrench back there one time, really, really old one. And I think if we find anything in the back part where the back part of my house, where the ponds and things are, I think if we find something there, it could be something good because I don't know.
There we go.
You were muted.
I was just trying to be kind. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. That's all.
She was muted.
Oh, you were muted. Oh.
I was saying there was big flooding earlier this year, right along the areas there in Texas and everything. And
another fun thing to do, Lola, is magnet fishing.
I would love to try that, but I'd love to be in an historic place. I've seen
to have so many more muscles too, Lola.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of strength, and I don't have it now.
No, I'd have to have some kind of device with a fulcrum to,
like a
or
pulley
have
system.
Or a strong man. I need a
or
strong man. I have to take
husband or
applications
son
first
or
for a strong man.
yeah, a
You need
strong man.
something with, yeah. And you'll need something to retrieve it when you get it hung.
Yeah, there was I saw a video where a little boy and his father, he was like maybe 11 or 12. They were doing that, and they were in England because they have so many of the rivers, and then that they've got river boats. People, still go up and down the rivers, but they also have the walkways along them. And in one spot, they found several pouches that were filled with coins, and it was near either a nunnery or monastery or a church. And some people were like throwing things in as some kind of sacrifice to please God or something like that. I don't know, some kind of reason like that, but they found several. But
I would like to the river that runs behind the casinos in Laughlin, Nevada. They used to have river boats where you rode the river boat from one casino to the next.
With the Colorado
lot of fun. Yeah,
I remember.
I don't know what that river is. I don't remember what it was called, but I would like
awesome, Angie.
Metal detect around there.
Wow.
That would be fun.
Yeah, my son was down by the river here in Evansville, just a block or two from the river. And then, I don't know how the house is, but the property is, definitely been there for a long time. So
yeah, my river's right across the street from me, actually. If I go straight from the driveway where we exit, if I went straight instead of turning right or left, I would go over the bank and into the river.
Oh my.
And these houses were built anywhere from the 1730s on up.
Yeah.
Because it's
a good place to go.
Yeah, I need to talk to you mainly about a detector.
There was a Jersey copper that the lady we leased from, her son found here on this property that I live on.
Wow.
Have a good day, Daryl.
Have you guys ever heard of doodling? I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing. What it is.
Does doodling a kind of doodling that doesn't have to do with a pen or pencil?
That's what the one I'm thinking of is.
What, doodling?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the name of it, but I think it might be where you have a metal rod and you're looking for graves.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Is that like noodling?
Yeah.
You mean grave robbing? No grave robbing.
No, not grave robbing.
Noodling is where you go catch a catfish by hand.
Okay, wouldn't you rather canoodle instead of noodle?
I'd rather have a hug.
There really is something. You have a metal rod and you're looking for voids in the ground, and it usually means that there's a grave there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they used to do it also to find wells. To find water.
Well, that would be down.
Yeah, but you don't use a metal one for use like a willow thing for that. Yeah. Good morning, Copper Al.
It was a peach limb.
Yeah, wherever you find willow trees, there's going to be water because they're bitter. They're really big.
They're bitter.
Sucking up the water.
Probing
willow trees. So anywhere you find willow trees, there's a water source nearby.
That's right. That's how they found oil wells and stuff.
Let me see if I can find what that's called.
They call it witching.
No,
water witching.
Well, it is for water well, but not for
water. But
yeah, you're not for the void in the ground. No, I don't know what that one's called.
Other than ground penetrating radar. And ground penetrating radar can only tell that there's something. They can't just, it doesn't identify what it is. Like it can't say, oh, these are human bones or animal bones or anything like that. They just can show that there's an object.
You know, a relative of mine is named, and I'm talking to Lola specifically, has a dinosaur named after them.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, sir.
Did this relative discover this?
No. They had a whole search team, but it was their property.
Okay.
The only one they ever found, and it was, but they also exhumed. I don't know if that's the right word.
Sure.
And then an entire T-Rex.
Oh my goodness.
Off the property, not just the head, the entire body.
Wow.
Isn't that bad?
So what's the one that was named after your relative?
Lammer's eye.
What was the first syllable?
Lammersi.
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 Okay. Wow.
Did they sell it to the Science Museum in Chicago?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't even like to talk about the government about people saying, "Hey, we're going to take your stuff."
Well, you know what? If they want to take something from me, and if they think I owe them, here, let me give you. I'll put my hands out right now. Take me to jail.
Yeah, no, they did, but no, they exhumed a whole bunch of stuff off his property.
Wow!
If they paid me enough money, they could buy it from me.
What state was that in?
I don't want to tell.
Okay, no problem. We got you.
But you can
I can't find what that's called. But it really is.
Because I know that there's a split in the archaeological community where some have evidence. They say that man's footsteps right alongside dinosaur footprints, and others that say no, that didn't happen. So there's a real big schism between those two thought processes.
How many T-Rexes were there total that they found?
Got me.
It's a really low number. It's like less than 12.
The only ones I've seen were in the Natural Museum of History in New York City.
Oh, and they have it in the Smithsonian.
Well, I've been there too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there too.
It's nice when you go. The one thing that our tax dollars, oh my God, go to is with these museums, you don't have to pay to get in.
Yeah. Well, the mall there is pretty good in Washington, D.C., but that stuff was all from another place.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why it had to go thousands of miles away.
Well, there's so much, there had been so much.
Disgusting to me. I think the stuff that is found there should stay local.
Right. And it's in situ, basically.
Yeah.
Or at least nearby, because there's a lot of items. Like if you have ever been to Chichen Itza in Mexico, in the state of Quintana Roo, or I forgot what state it's in. Anyway, it's a popular trip from Cancun. It's about 4 hours north of Cancun. And they don't let you climb to the top anymore, but in the little cubicle kind of whatever it is, the room that's on the very top, there's a big, it's a wooden, beam that the matching one actually is in an American museum, and it shouldn't be. It should go back to where it came from.
I agree.
There's a lot of things that happen like that, and a lot of artifact smuggling.
Oh, it's
huge. Google says more than 40 specimens of I can't pronounce big words, but of T-Rex have been identified.
Not full bodies, though.
Some of which are nearly complete skeletons, and at least one specimen has been reported with soft tissue and protein remains.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, what I was trying to tell y'all is called doodle bugging.
Doodle bugging?
Mm-hmm.
Doodle bugging. I don't know.
Never heard that one.
I've heard of doodle bugs before, but we call them doodle bugs. They were like the little pill bugs.
No. This is with a metal thing, like water witching, but it's doodle bugging.
Okay. Wow. Because you're looking for depressions that are actually graves.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what that means.
Interesting.
I don't want to go look for
No,
it.
who would want to do that? That would freak me out. You think I'd be freaked out in that hotel? That would be nothing.
Disturb anybody in there if they've been laid to rest.
Yeah, leave them alone.
And Angel, are you listening to this one?
Yes.
I heard that if you had an experience with ghosts or paranormal experience, is when you wind up with a ghost visit in a haunted hotel.
Huh.
So we're safe, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Muscle Show, was that found in Montana?
Hey, Brian, good morning.
Quiet there, Victoria.
Okay, well, it's on loan for 50 years at the National Museum of Natural History.
Yeah, that's it.
In Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I know.
Brian, why are you gray?
I don't know if you guys have ever seen a dinosaur, the real dinosaur bones.
Yes, I have.
I walked in the how do I say? Well, I'm gonna say garage, but it's really a huge shed. And right there, the backbone of a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Just hanging there. This is on private property. This isn't in anybody else's property. And it's like 12 feet long. I was like, whoa. That's when I had to do some more history and started asking. I was like,
somebody lost their chickens yesterday on our way home.
Years there, Victoria, to get it all out. It took them years.
Wow.
I am going to send, if I can find, I think I know what it is. Hang on.
Yeah, Robert, I've been there. It's when my nephew came to visit. He was with his father and his aunt, and so they were doing other things, and I was able to go into the city to meet up with him because I hadn't seen him in years, and we went to the Museum of Natural History, and we went to the Guggenheim and Central Park, normal tourist stuff. That's amazing. There's always something. And one of their little vending areas they have toys for kids and stuff like that, but they have this one place where you get a little velvet pouch and however many magnets, and they're like almost like little squares and maybe about a 1/4 inch thick. And as many as you can fit into that little velvet pouch is what you get for that one flat price. And I think I set a record because I squished 10 of them into this little pouch. But you've got to be able to do some spatial math or visualization in your head to see, okay, which way should they go in order to maximize your. It's like I guess I got competitive, so. But the magnets are great. They work really great. Most of them are on my refrigerator.
Okay, what is?
Anybody
I
ever
know
been
what
to
his
the
name
La Brea
is.
tar pits? The La Brea tar pits?
Oh, I have not. I lived in Northern California, but I never went down for the pits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went there every year on school class trips.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm. When I lived in California.
Wow. Yeah, we weren't that close. We lived, northern.
Where'd you live in Northern California?
In Modesto, actually, 90 miles south of
Modesto.
Sacramento, 90 miles east of San
exactly
Francisco.
Okay, yeah.
Not a place I'd want to live today.
No, not me.
No.
I live in Lawndale.
But the reason I brought up La Brea tar pits is because we're talking about bones.
Right, history and archaeology.
Yeah. And I love art and history.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of history there.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, well, just consider just regular dirt. You can't manufacture dirt, can you? The dirt's got to, it's
Dolomite, baby.
It's got to go somewhere. It's got to come from somewhere. And if you dig a foot down, it's the same age as
yeah, I think that La Brea tar pits goes like down 6 stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's still an iron deposit in New Jersey. Northern New Jersey was well known as an iron mining area. And if you laid down the Chrysler building, you know what that looks like in New York City?
It would go upside down, yep.
Right. If you laid it flat, that's how much is still left in the ground in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Further north of where I live, up towards the New York border.
Well, I've been to the largest copper mine ever in the world.
Oh, wow. Where was that?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
They did a lot of copper mining in Arizona as well.
I know, but this is the largest.
Alaska.
Ooh.
No, it's not Alaska.
Not Alaska.
My mom lived in Arizona, and she lived in the mining areas, mining towns.
There's a lot of them in Arizona.
Yes.
Tons of them. And California's got a ton. Nevada's got a ton.
Yep.
You can
and
go
my mom,
up,
she used to do vaudeville, and they would do the Western shows, and they'd have people coming in from Las Vegas, busloads of tourists.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And they built a whole facade of like an old Western town. Cyanide Springs, they called it, in the little town that she lived in. That was the performance area where they had the facade. And they were trying to figure out a name for the saloon. Actually, my mom came up with the name. They called it the Dead Ass Saloon. And it has a donkey on it. And, but yeah, a lot of mining in there. And I actually, one of the things, when I cleared out the land that she had owned in this teeny tiny town north of Kingman, it was, she still had a few core samples. I kept one for myself, and I gave some to some of my friends that were interested in that type of thing.
Interesting.
She'd go searching out in the BLM land all the time, and every rock that was still there that I had to clear away, it's like, I know she touched this. She selected this rock for some reason. And it's like, I can't take all these rocks back to New Jersey,
Might be cheaper, easier to move out there.
Yeah, that's true. But then I'd need to put something on the property. It's already got water. It's already got electric in. There were people that really wanted it, but they didn't want to pay for it.
Well, of course, that's very expensive.
They were cheap.
Hey, I need shouldn't tell y'all his name. Y'all probably know it. I need Manley's email if anybody's got it.
Hey,
I've got it. I just don't know what it's under.
Sorry, Lola, do you guys have rock shops over there?
We do. There are some.
In Jersey?
Yes, there's some mines. There's a reproduction of a mine, and there actually is an actual mine
real
you can take a
like
tour
Arizona and stuff, and New Mexico.
There are still some mining. There is still some mining, but not as much as it used to be. And I think you'd really have to search it out. But they do have rock and gem shows. There's one coming up actually in May in Edison at the Expo Center.
There's a lot of them in Colorado.
I would love to go
Oh
up.
yes, I know there is in Colorado, but she was talking about Arizona. So
Yeah.
Oh, Tucson! I would love to be in Tucson when they have the gem
Tucson,
show every year.
that's a great city.
Yes, and go down to Quartzsite, what's down California Needles, that kind of area.
Now,
Quartzsite.
do you have any fossilized trees?
I'm sure there are.
I have some of
I'm
those.
asking if you personally do.
No, I do not.
I do.
You do?
Yep. Yep.
The biggest one I ever had was about 4 feet around, fossilized tree.
Well, I don't have any that big, but
there's like 15 others, and they outlawed this because everybody was taking all the fossilized trees in the front yard.
They just don't want you to take them out of the national forest, is what it is.
Yeah, but that's what it used to be.
Yeah.
So they outlawed it. But in front of the house at someone's I know, there's like 15 or 20 of them.
Wow.
And they're not as big as this other one. They're like I'd say 14, 15, 16 inches round and tall.
Exactly, Papa York.
And they have them, they're just sitting in there in the yard art.
Oh, interesting.
And they'd go pick them up. And it was yard art.
Yeah. Yeah, people would do that.
But they outlawed all of doing that.
Now, here on the East Coast, there was an invasion of, there was actually, it's the Chinese lantern bug. And it's real pretty. It's gorgeous, but even the DEP and everything, they're telling us if you see one, kill it. And then you report it where it was, because that's how they would measure how far inland it was going. And oh my gosh, just a couple of years ago, they were starting to infest, and they're killing trees. And now this year, or this past year, like a rolling year, was the poplar trees that had a boring varmint, not varmint, but bug. Yeah, that were causing problems. And you could see the paint stripe on the trees, the ones that they were going to take out, because they're dead. They kill them, from inside out. It's terrible. It's like years ago, they had the blight of the American chestnut trees. So if you have any American chestnut, for anybody who's a tree fanatic or tree buff, they get really excited, because after the blight, it's like more than 100 years ago, they you don't find it.
Heck, I'm just trying to get my garden going.
I know.
I'll tell you, Angie Crowell, I was there in a basement of a home, 50 plus years, arrowheads, dinosaur stuff, everything. And the Smithsonian Institute was asking for it. And the guy that owned the entire collection, and they're asking for it. They're like, hey, we want it when you pass away or whatever. He said, no, I'm keeping it local.
Good for him.
He was adamant about it.
It's his choice.
And he had a big home, and he had cases, the whole works. And I was like, wow. And I got invited over to go see it. And I was
my cousins in Nevada used to get arrowheads all the time.
It was his collection.
There's a lot of collectors of them.
Oh my gosh, his collection was out of control.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen a map of all the
one? It was like 8. So that's just Andy Crowell.
If you look at a map, I mean, they do make maps of whatever state or the whole country, the whole continent, of what indigenous tribes were from what area. Those are fascinating to me.
Oh, and they also have the different, well, I don't want to say decades, but years where they made stuff differently.
Right.
And it just keeps going on. And this
It
guy
helps
had
you date items.
everything.
You find them. Yeah.
I mean, he had everything.
And I recently found out, for some reason, all growing up, I lived pretty close to Yosemite. It was only an hour and a half away. So anytime I wanted to definitely commune with nature, I love Yosemite. I just always felt a real strong connection to it. And I would just, if I had nothing to do on a Saturday, I would drive to Yosemite. And it was just recently
park, isn't it?
that I found out my maternal grandmother, the one that my real name is, I'm named after her. Her father actually died there in what is now the Awani Hotel. Used to be a military hospital, and it was a hospital. I'm not sure I don't have his death certificate, so I don't know whether he was as a patient or he had tuberculosis is what it was. I don't know if he was part of the military or just a regular citizen, or if he was one of the indigenous tribes, but the Yaqui people were from that area. But
you mean you can't, with all the genealogy that you're aware of with your family, you're not able to find that out?
Not yet. I've got to work on that. It's, I usually get the an annual subscription to ancestry.com with the international stuff, and it's expensive, like $400 or $500 a year, even and with the newspapers included. So we've just had too many things come up, and that I haven't done that this year, but I'm hanging on to.
I have a niece that's really into genealogy.
Yeah, well, my mom always was. I've been doing it since I was like 6 years old.
Well, she always tried to get me in it, and I kept, I don't care. I'm not interested in it. I don't care where my ancestors came from. It just.
How does it affect your life today? Sure, exactly. I understand that.
I just don't care. I don't care. I mean, there's too many other things that I'm interested in, like
right, they're higher on your list.
Yeah, like coins, and if I'm going to do research, it's not going to be on genealogy. It's going to be on coins or something like that. Something that I enjoy,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a bucket list.
There's a lot of people that do that enjoy it, but it's not me.
Yeah. Do you have a bucket list, Ida?
Do I have a bucket list? Not really.
Yeah, I don't either. Really. I have a don't kick the bucket list. That's what I have.
I've had so many adventures. There's no reason for a bucket list.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I don't know what I would want to do that I have not done.
Yeah.
I really don't. I really, really don't.
Machu Picchu. That I would, but
I always said that I would like to go see Niagara Falls, but then I'm not sure if I want to.
Niagara Falls. That's on my shirt.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'm celebrating Canada today. Yesterday was the last rally they had for the different parties. They're getting ready for a big vote. It's going to affect us as well. I think we should be treating our neighbors nicely, at least Canada.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Mexico.
What are you talking about? Whether they're going to
reelect? They have their Conservative Party and they have their Liberal Party.
Right.
And Trudeau stepped down of the Liberal Party so he could put in his right-hand guy. So you can't really say that Trudeau ever lost. Anybody can call a vote of confidence. So he didn't get ousted through a vote of confidence. He stepped down. Maybe it's for his pride. I don't know. But there's a lot of people that are really coming out for this vote, this election, and they're tired of being, not having the freedoms that they used to have and enjoy in Canada.
You would have a heart attack doing what, Angel?
Jumping out of a plane.
Oh,
yeah.
I always wanted to do that. I never got to. And I don't know if I would now with my knees.
That would never be on my bucket list. I promise you, that would not ever happen.
One radio
I
station
don't like to fly. Period. I sure as heck don't
I
want to
love
jump
to
out of
fly. I
one.
used to fly every day as an air traffic reporter. I loved it.
No,
I mean, if it was life or death, I'd probably do it, but I wouldn't do it for fun.
no, me either. The only time Angel wants to fly is to come when she has to go home from my house.
Yeah. The only flying I do is for Ida.
But
hey, Angel, you know what? We should look around, see if we can find your place. Nice
you know what's fun to do though is if you're in a small plane, especially, your pilot, as you go, you follow a river, and where it bends, you bend. You know, you're going around. It's really fun. Just to.
Hey, Angel, I know some people I talked to this week that want to live in Michigan. Want to go back to Michigan. They don't care where, and they've got about 5 acres here that they're wanting to sell.
We can swap
maybe I can make a trade.
Yeah, do a trade.
Ooh, sounds good.
That'd be cool, huh? Anyway, guys, it's about time to get out of here, and I've got stuff I got to do.
Come on, one last story.
All right, love you guys.
You don't have but 1 minute.
Okay, fast, because Angel said she'd never jump out of a plane. You ever did a hammerhead out of a helicopter when the guy went up so fast and you're buckling someone in that never been in one and you're not buckled in and you hammerhead? It'll scare the heck out of you. I am not joking, because the helicopter goes straight up and then turns 90 degrees. And you're looking at the ground going, I'm falling down as you're buckling in. Yeah, that's me.
I've never been in a helicopter either, so
I haven't. They're not fun, Angel. I'm promising you.
I like hot air balloons.
Numerous times. But that was a scary moment. I was like, oh no, I'm not buckled in. And I didn't have my headset on, so I couldn't talk to the pilot.
Oh God.
I was pregnant with my kid when I was in a helicopter. Don't want to do that anymore. Anyway, guys, we gotta go. Love you. Love you all. And
I just wanted to come up and let you guys know that I made it through the surgery. I just came back from physical therapy, and
that's great.
Everything, and I appreciate.
You look good.
Well, thank you. It's yeah. I probably look better than I feel, but
it's always that way, isn't it?
There's another situation that I have my doctor appointment at 8:45 this morning. That's why I moved my physical therapy to 7 a.m. But I have hyperparathyroidism. So the parathyroid glands, not the thyroid, but the parathyroid, they're whacked. And it goes up and down and up and down. So my doctor wants one more test before she decides whether she recommends surgery. That's the only cure for it, is to remove them. So, and I don't like it going up and down and up and down. And if they got to come out, I'd rather get it done.
Heck yeah, get it over with. Absolutely.
And they
when are you going to find out? When are you going to find out?
Well, after she gets the next test, I have to go pick something up from the lab and then return it, and then they have to do whatever they do with it.
Yeah, let us know what's going on with that.
But I mean, I'm not on any extra painkillers right now, so if I keep it that way and I have this other surgery to take the parathyroid out, then you have to have time for your pain receptors to reset. I'd rather do that and have the pain take care of both surgeries than one and another, and wait.
Get it done all at once.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. I hear you. And I know exactly. It's just, I don't want any surgeries either. But let us know what happened, what they're saying. And everything.
And I'll be able to, I'm doing my physical therapy usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:00. So I'll either be on before or after for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, let us know, honey. Let us know how you're doing. Our prayers are with you.
I appreciate that. You don't know how much.
Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate you saying that.
I look on a form and it says, who do you contact in case of emergency? It's just my husband. It's like I have no family left.
Well, we're your family.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So you guys are so important. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Robert, we all love Muscle Shell stories. Just sometimes we have to tell him he's limited because it's like eating soup with a fork.
We have to go on his
carried away.
when he's in charge of it on his channel, then you spend as much time as you need.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, love you guys. Gotta go.
Thank you.
Gotta go. Love you. Guys in chat, thanks for coming in. Love you. Love every single one of you. Don't get into any trouble we can't get you out of. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you.
You all be safe. As